Alright, it's another day. I'm going to play Velleity. I haven't finished my match against Viri yet, but we'll get to that another time. Okay, let me check everything in the settings. Okay, should be fine. Alright, let's go. What's this? Polish opening. Fortunately for me, Viri played this against me recently, so I kind of know what to do. Actually, not really. I guess it's just that one Hikaru Nakamura video. I think he mentioned there was a video on how to play the Polish and how to play against the Polish. Right, I think this is the principal way to get accelerated development. I'm not sure in this kind of position if I should play d6 or d5, to be honest. If I go bishop to c5, d5, I don't know how good that is. I can even just play knight c6, and with the fact that if takes, then this bishop can't be taken because there's a pin, which is actually pretty interesting. The only drawback of that is if I do play knight to c6 and he plays bishop to d4, no, I guess I can take that anyway. Here, don't seem to be that any issues. That might be a desperado though. If here it does takes, if takes here, I guess I'm still out material. No, I'm down down a pawn, but I'm up on development. That's interesting. Let's try that. I pre-move this. And now there's a pin over here. And now I have control over the c5 square. That's fine, I think. Yeah, it's fine. So I want to bring my bishop back and let this structure just cripple white's knight. White will probably play something like this. But if d5, I'm not sure if I want to retreat my bishop here or here. Because if I retreat it here, there's still the opportunity of taking here in the future, like after something like knight to d2, I can take the pawn. But on the other hand, if I do retreat there, then the knight can also develop this way, and my bishop is more out of play. Especially if I retreat it to b7, it might be facing a brick wall over there. So rather than that, I'm thinking maybe it's actually just more principled to retreat over here to d6, get it to an active square, castle, and just get the board open, and just play against this weak pawn afterwards. Yeah, so although this does give me more, it's very tempting because if knight there, then I can just take and attack the knight, attack the rook. But I think the more principled move is still to go d6, bishop to d6. I'm a bit worried about c4, but then I think I can just take. Oh, that is interesting. I guess I'll pin the knight, get castle either way sooner. I am threatening to take and double the pawns. Okay, interesting. Let's see, should I castle or should I just play something like h5? You know what? I think I'm just going to castle I'm going to castle. I'm going to play it a bit more passively, like not so aggressively, but I'm going to move my knight, try and get c5 in, and attack this c3 pawn. That's my plan. Okay, interesting. But if I just play knight to b3, is there anything that prevents me from doing that? Oh, the pawn here is hanging. So there are two pawns that are hanging at the same time. Okay, what I can do is I can play here. And if queen takes, I have rook b8. And I continue my plan. I give up the b pawn because I want to fling stuff on the queen side. Of course, he can retreat to a6, but then I'll get to double up on the b file, and things will be pretty dangerous. And yeah, my calculation is like if queen here, then rook b8, queen a6, rook b6, maybe queen back to a3 maybe, then the knight is even more restricted. So I have rook b8, knight here. Okay, interesting. The knight isn't going anywhere. Prepared to play c5 maybe. All restricted is occupied by the queen. It's been raining a lot recently. It's a bit cold outside. It's kind of weird as a tropical country, you know, in the equator. It's funny how when I visit like cold countries like during the winter, because holidays are at the end of the year, so oftentimes will be, what is this? I guess it's a way to get the knight into the game. But I think you can sack upon it. c5, I say takes, maybe. I do want to open up the center though. Maybe I can just take first. Take first, then play c5. Safer. Okay, I guess I'll take first, then I play c5. It does allow d5 though. I need to control this square. And it doesn't control d5 because there's this, I forgot. c5 now. But if it trades, then there is d5. I still have this pin over here on the rook. So actually you can't take the knight. Because if takes, then I can just take the bishop and then you have to take the king. And it gets kind of more guys. Because the knight is tied down to blocking my queen's vision of the rook. If takes here, I'm probably going to take the bishop to prevent knight trades. Okay. See a trade there. Yeah, just take. But this is actually also a little bit interesting. Not very, but a little bit interesting. But I think I'll still take the queen now. The issue here is I don't have two center pawns or two flank pawns, which is kind of bad. I don't even have a lead in development anymore. Oh, what is this? Can't I just take? This is not a threat. I mean, I'll gladly take it. I don't see what's wrong with the move. Now I'll just take the pawn, open things up. Pawn's hanging. If you take here, there might be bad things happening soon with maybe this rook here. I don't want to hang f7 after all. Interesting way to get the rook into play, but I think it just hangs a piece. And if you take with the rook, now the rook is also hanging. And I'll win it with knight to c6. Defense my queen, attacks the rook. I can risk it. I can try and play d3. The only correct response is queen takes. And after check, actually it's quite interesting. I mean, I could always play check and win the pawn right now. But if I play d3 first, I increase the amount of mistakes that I can possibly play. Because there's also rook d8 looming. Actually, if rook d8 check, that's take, I think. Oh no, this hangs the rook. And so it was both worth the try. Because queen takes was the only correct response. Now I can retreat all the way back. Let's try and trade rooks, maybe. I'm not afraid of any pawn pushes. Art material, oh, I didn't even see the chat message over there. But yeah, it's definitely not easy to see unless you are aware of all your pieces. Doing very well though. Really played very well besides until that point. Which square is better? I don't have trade queens yet. I think here is better because I have more avenues. I guess if I come here, then this is harder to prevent, because if I come, this is playable. Yeah, this trade was pretty much forced. Let's see if I can there are any in between moves. If I check first, here. Come on, I think I'll just take. Oh, interesting. But I can still check. I can even force a queen trade, but I don't think that's necessary. Is this forced? Do I win a queen there? I think I do, right? Let's check. This is the only square. And here and mate. Because this is all defended. Yeah. I won't pre-move. It's a tournament after all. But I'm pretty sure it's forced me. Yeah. Okay, it's the last move. I mean, there's no other move, so this is safe pre-move. Right, we get our first win. Let's play the next game. What should we go for? It seems that Valley so we got on the tactical side. So let's go for e4. Get some tactical games maybe. What is that? What is that? Okay. There's nowhere the knight can move anyway. Well, now if you want to play that way, then I'll gladly take it. This seems like something that he knows. It's kind of unsettling, to be honest. Why is this all prep kind of game? Maybe I should have taken earlier. I didn't anticipate this. I might play d5 next. The reason why I didn't want to play d5 earlier is because it would take too long to castle. Now I can play d5. Make it some sort of like a banco. Not banco, Bedoni, is it? Maybe I should have played knight d2 instead of bishop b2. Then I can play c4 easier. Yeah. Yeah, that creates a lot of unnecessary pain. Can play h3. If takes, I'm happy to trade. If retreats, I'm actually also perfectly fine. I need somewhere to move my bishop. I don't have anywhere good though. That's an issue. I can't castle either. G4 is not good. Yeah, my bishop here is really misplaced. Bishop is really misplaced. There's nowhere good to place it. You know what? I'll put it here on f3. And I'll get ready to play bishop d2. Knight d2. If check, I'll just play knight d2. At least this bishop is also pretty dead. But I guess I can fear and cattle. Okay, I defend it. And get rid of the castle. Then this is not possible because of g4. So this bishop is pretty dead. My pieces are slowly coming back to life. I think I definitely misplayed the opening. But I'm not in a bad position or anything like that. Actually, I play this. I don't think so. To c4. If knight takes, I'll take back. If bishop takes, I won't do anything. If bishop takes, I'll just castle. And I'll play knight d2 next. If knight takes, I'll take back. I don't have to take back actually. I don't really have to take back. I don't have to take back actually. I can just castle. I just castle. I recapture the knight. I want to open up the position while they're still not castled yet. I can't really play rook b1 to play b4 because of this bishop. So my pawn would hang. That's a bit worrisome. But on the bright side, black can't also develop their bishop. But I can't really take advantage of it either because I don't have any pawn breaks. And the fact that this queen... Oh, what is that? Check here. I'm threatening to take. I can't play this, unfortunately. I just can't. You know what? Let's go for that. Maneuver. B8, queen g3. Try to take this pawn. No, yeah. Because this doesn't really attack anything. Oh, doesn't that just hang a pawn and take? Now I'm reading this with check. Opening up the center is not helping white to attack me, so I think it's fine. And now I have a weak pawn here that I can take advantage of. Queen is not the best blockading piece, but I don't think black can really take advantage of it. Probably play something like here. Oh wait, am I threatening? No. Yeah, that doesn't work. Oh, I can still play this. I don't think there's any way to take advantage of it. I'm not threatening bishop takes because I'm taking the rook and I blockade the pawn while defending this pawn. I'm still threatening it, I think. Oh, it's preparing this. So if I take then there, I can just retreat, I think. And now I attack this pawn here. Kind of. Actually, if I take here, bishop here does this. Attacks both. Does that work? If takes here, then this is... I think it's fine actually, maybe. Yeah, because worst case I can always just Desperado bishop away. Then I can play here, I think. I'll lose the pawn, but I don't mind that, I don't think. Oh, this also attacks is very interesting. But this threatens mate. And if bishop moves, I'm not going to take the bishop, I'm going to take this bishop. And if queen takes, then there's this, and I win this bishop afterwards. Actually, I can even win the queen with this because I threatened mate. Yeah, actually, yeah, that's right. If the bishop here, I take this bishop, queen takes, I think that's check. Now I think I still have this. What if I take this knight, this bishop first? I'll take this bishop first. No, I'll check first. Check first. I take this bishop or this bishop. I mean, this comes with check, but I might want the king to stay here. For example, if I take here and takes back, this, I think, wins the queen. I think it wins the queen because if queen moves elsewhere, just might be forced mate. This bishop is still here. Okay, let's look at this. If takes and rook c1. If queen tries to defend the bishop, and this. Actually, no. Let's just take first. Takes and takes. Then we have our rook c1. We can check and win it this way. Do you want that? Okay, let's just do that. I think this might be faster. But never mind. This is easier. Check and win the bishop. I can't take the knight actually in this case because then rook c1, rook c8. Oh, resigns. Okay. Let's go again. Again, the same opening. Was there anything wrong with the previous opening? I don't think so. I think my opening went decently well. So I just repeat again. Especially if he repeats the line, I don't think I'm upset with the opening. if goes c3 again. I don't think I really mind that, especially if he takes. I was a bit more concerned with other moves rather than taking, because the dark squares will be very weak. Okay, now I can play this freely. Same issues as before, dark squares are very weak. Best move is probably just to retreat all the way back. That's my guess. That I don't think is very good, because I'm actually pretty happy to just castle. I'm really happy to just castle actually. Then I can just go play d5, deliver my bishop somewhere, and pull up pressure onto the center. Take advantage of all these pieces. Let's play knight here. Trying to take the bishop. Now that castle, the g7 is defended. If takes, I was debating between b takes or d takes. I think I'm going to take the d pawn, just to hasten development. But actually, come to think of it, maybe b takes is good as well. Take towards the center, get ready to play d5. If bishop takes, I'll probably take with this knight. Yeah, if I want to open things up, I'll need the center pawns. I'll take the knight first. Black blunder. Pawn takes. I might have blundered. Oh, thankfully. Can play d5 next. And I have the bishop pair. Actually here, I was thinking if pawn takes, right? This is still under attack. This is still under attack. I feel like I blundered. But fortunately it wasn't found. Fortunately it wasn't found. Getting ready to play this next. Slightly worried about this, but I think I'm perfectly happy. I'm just going to play this like a Scotch kind of deal, but it's a center pawn for a flank pawn instead. Interesting. Just going to develop rather simply here. Knight's got nowhere to go. All of the, except for this guy, I guess. Nowhere to maneuver. This knight is pinned. I don't think wants to play f3 because I have check. Block I can take with check. So f3 is not a good move. And of course, if f3 and knight block, I can still take. So here I think I can play this. If G3, G3. In worst case, I can always trade, but I don't think I want that. Can take this. Yeah. Let's just retreat for now. Can always play Queen H4 later. Now, more importantly, I might want to break first. Maybe I should have retreated here to play C5. Oh, interesting. Now that helps me, I think. This is even more weaker now. Now if castles, I can really play Queen H4. There's actually nothing to do against it. There's no way to defend the pawn. Because here, bad things happen. And play F5 even. Bishop pair is looking very, very nice. Does this move force a bishop pair trade? I guess so. If I retreat further, do I want the knight there? If the knight is there, I think I don't mind playing Queen H4 there. If let's say knight F4, Queen H4, and let's say knight takes, pawn takes, then I have a weak pawn, but I have a lot of pressure here on the F pawn. Probably queen is the move. Try to get this outpost instead. Banking on the fact that there it is. I don't think I mind that too much. I don't think I mind that too much actually. Just continue my plan. If here and it really takes off my bishop pair, I can always take here. I'm also trying to take the bishop now. Take the pawn now. If knight to c5. This is pinned to the rook. Rook b2 doesn't, rook b7 doesn't do anything, so that's fine. White probably suddenly feel very squeezed, although there are two pieces off the board, the four pieces also, but pieces are off the board, and we actually have equal space, but the pawn structure and the king safety, yikes, that move is something else. Slide here, look. You can always just go back though, after that. I mean, it's a free pawn. Do I want it? I have two free pawns that I can take. I can take this free pawn, or I can take this free pawn. No, this is not a free pawn because the rook is defended by the queen. I can take here. And if rook there, I can just retreat, I think. Right, let's just take this free pawn. A bit worried about this, but I can retreat all the way back. I can also take here, in that case. If h4. Yeah, here I can just retreat the same way back, I think. And now I'm threatening this pawn as well. My king will be a bit under fire, and bishop pairs are better for attacking instead of defending. But I think I'm completely fine here, because there isn't... This knight is out of play, rook is out of play, queen is hampered. I'm actually pretty comfortable here. I might want to start playing on the queen side. Maybe play rook b8. Yeah, 3 of rooks and maybe play something like bishop. Check. Maybe. If I play something like queen, okay, defends the pawn, never mind. I was just about to say, if I play queen takes, right, if knight here, it defends both pawns. How happy would I be to play that? I guess I'd be pretty happy. Just can take the... No, I'll lose a piece that way. But anyway, that's not the position that we're in. Instead, I still can't play c5 yet. This piece sacrifice would be interesting if the king was somewhere closer. But not here, I don't think. Queen all the way back, I don't think so. The point. I think it stops the pawns nicely here. I'll move the queen away when I have to. Instead, I'll try to trade rooks and play bishop b4 first. Interesting move. I can actually play this here. Try and get my bishop in this square, and then the king is very, very close to getting checkmated. Very, very close. So close that I really want to play this even. So I play f5. Takes. Check. This is the only square. Looks interesting. Then I can force a trade. After here, I can win the rook. I think I can also play this. I think I don't mind that actually. If I take here and takes my bishop, can take the rook, takes my rook. I'll win more material after this, I think. Oh, this rook is hanging. Takes on here. Try again. Takes, takes, check. Can here or here. Take this rook. Check. Can here. No, I have a pawn here. So I think I forced the exchange there. Then there's a rook and for 2 knights. I think I'm winning there. takes back, I'll check, I think. This king is very restricted on squares. I'll force an exchange. Wait, actually I don't force an exchange because there's king here. Then I can check again. One of two squares, then I can come here. This knight is a bit of a problem. It's more of a problem than I thought. That should be fine. I take the rook here. I'm threatening this. This knight here is a bit annoying. I'll just retreat, attack the knight, threaten to queen. It's threatening mate. Okay, let's see if here. It's not threatening mate because it's actually hanging on knight. But let me see if I've made. Check, block, takes. Let's say king takes. King takes. No, I don't have anything there actually. Yeah, there's nothing there, so I just take the pawn. I'll just take knight. This will be a more resistance, I think. Should be a bit tough to wear my idea, but I still win the exchange anyway. Now I think I'll pin first. I'll pin, trade pieces, and queen. Okay, here. Attack the pawn, prepare to queen. Oh, resign. Not bad actually. Did very nice moves, but yeah, some tactical mistakes. Alright, GG. Let's see if anyone else wants to play. Okay, again, I think I'll end this video here. If somebody wants to challenge me, I will record that later. Yeah, so this is the match against Velleity. Yeah.